So guys, a few days ago, Paulo Costa had posted on Twitter that his opponent Shara Magomedov has pulled out of his fight, and because of his nature and his humor on Twitter, no one took that seriously. But now, today, when Paulo Costa announced that UFC has offered him the new main event against Rainier de Ridder at UFC Vancouver, Canada, then it was confirmed that Shara Magomedov is indeed out of that fight. Moreover, Anthony Hernandez is also out from Rainier de Ridder fight at UFC Vancouver. Anyway, Costa said that he advised the UFC that he would take this fight if this is a 3-rounder. But as you all know, a main event, especially that big of a main event, could not be a 3-rounder. So there are two ways to duck an opponent. First, you say no, and the second, put a condition that cannot be accepted. Anyway, Kyobo also put his name into the hat, but he was late. UFC already booked number 11 ranked Brendan Allen to take on Rainier de Ridder on short notice in the main event of UFC Vancouver. This is indeed a big opportunity for Brendan Allen, who is currently outside of the top 10 and is taking on a top 5, and here a win can put him into the title contention. This also confirms that Nassourdine Imavov is the new title challenger for Khamzat Chimaev, and now not the winner of Brendan Allen versus Rainier de Ridder. Anyway, this was the reaction of Anthony Hernandez, who posted this on Instagram. Moreover, in my previous video, I had told you that Kyle Daukaus versus Gerald Meerschaert is in works. Now I can confirm that this fight is official, is signed for UFC 322 card, and Daukaus is indeed an opponent for Meerschaert. Daukaus is currently coming off his round 1 knockout over Michel Pereira, while Meerschaert is currently riding a 3-fight losing streak, currently coming off a round 1 knockout loss to Mikhail Oleksiejczuk. Then there is a new report about a new fight that is in works, and this is being added on UFC Vegas 111 November 8th card, and this card currently do not have any main event announced. This is going to be a heavyweight fight between Josh Hockett and a grappling legend and former grappling champion Max Gimenez, who is currently 6-1 in MMA, and 5 of his 6 wins were finishes. On the other hand, Hockett is 6-0 with all finishes. Now let's talk a little about the new rankings update, because after No Show UFC, the rankings have been updated. Diego Lopes stays firm at number 2 following his thrilling victory over Gene Silva, while the man he beat, Silva, remains number 10 on the list. I don't know you're gonna agree with me or not, but I personally think Gene Silva's performance deserves at least one spot up, and he should be at number 9 over Zalal. Anyway, Aljamain Sterling calls out Diego Lopes for a title eliminator, and Movsar Evloev also calls out Diego Lopes, but he is open to fight anyone like Liron Murphy as well. Moreover, Black Spartan David Martinez debuts on latest updated bantamweight rankings list at number 11 following his win over then number 9 ranked Rob Font. The man he beat, Font, slips 3 spots to number 12. And with Martinez's addition, Montel Jackson departs the list. Then a slight bump in the women's pound-for-pound rankings that no one cares about. Macy Barber moves up 1 spot to number 14, with Amanda Lemos dropping 1 position to number 15 following her loss to Tatiana Suarez, who stays firm at number 11. And then lastly, a head-scratching change at heavyweight, as 1 week after his UFC debut, Ante Della drops 1 spot to number 10, sliding below the man he beat, Marcin Tybura. Share your thoughts in the comment section about this ranking update, and then do whatever you want. We are done.